The unforeseen journey of change. High above the clouds, nestled inside the opulent first-class cabin of a Boeing 747, a story unfolds that no one on board will soon forget. It begins with a flight attendant going about her routine, serving passengers with practiced smiles. Yet, her day takes an unexpected turn upon encountering an elderly passenger who appears demanding and irritable. With swift judgment, she sets him aside in her mind as another wealthy and entitled traveler, unaware of the profound transformation this moment would soon spark. The elderly passenger, sitting quietly and observing the world with kind eyes, exudes an air of humility that is easy to overlook. He is Bill Patterson, a name many in the airline world will come to know well. At this moment, however, his presence is unassuming, and the attendant's prejudice remains unchecked. The tension hangs in the air like static electricity, waiting for the first lightning strike. As the cabin continues to bustle with activity, a sudden buzz spreads among the crew. The elderly passenger is not just another traveler, he is Bill Patterson, the new owner of the airline. Whispers turn into exclamations as disbelief gives way to awe. The attendant, who once misjudged him, finds herself at the center of an unforeseen drama. But Patterson's reaction is far from the expected rebuke. Instead of anger, Patterson chooses empathy. In a gesture that surprises everyone, he engages in a warm and open conversation with the crew. Here, he plants seeds of change, choosing to harness his vast resources and influence for a higher purpose. This marks the beginning of a remarkable journey towards compassion-driven leadership. Standing at the helm of the airline, Patterson unveils a vision that transcends mere corporate policy. He speaks to the heart of his mission, reshaping the company culture to one of mutual respect and inclusivity. His voice resonates with sincerity and a deep-seated belief in the power of kindness. Instead of wielding power as a weapon, Patterson uses it as a tool for uplifting and equalizing. He chooses not to dwell on past misconceptions but focuses instead on what can be achieved when leadership prioritizes the human element. Under his guidance, the airline embarks on a path to become more than just a successful business entity. It aims to be a beacon of hope and progress within the industry. Patterson's journey begins with radical policy reforms. He works closely with his team to implement new practices that champion equality at every level within the company. From the cabin crew to the executive board, every employee receives the message that their worth is defined by their contributions and character, not by rank or status. Training programs are overhauled to emphasize empathy and teamwork. Inclusivity becomes the cornerstone of every initiative, as Patterson ensures that voices from all corners of the organization are heard and respected. These changes set the wheels in motion for a cultural revolution that ripples throughout the company and beyond. As the new policies take root, stories of empowerment begin to surface. Employees who once felt marginalized or overlooked start finding their voices, encouraged by a leadership that genuinely listens and acts. Ground staff share tales of newfound confidence and collaboration, while the cabin crew experience a shift in dynamics that breathes fresh air into their daily interactions. One attendant speaks of how a simple acknowledgement of her work transformed her outlook, instilling a sense of pride in her profession. Patterson's reforms turn everyday moments into opportunities for growth and connection, proving that kindness in leadership can indeed lead to transformational outcomes. Patterson's vision quickly captures the airline industry's attention. News of the airline's cultural transformation spreads, igniting conversations among competitors and allies alike. His approach challenges traditional norms, prompting other companies to reflect on their own practices. The ripple effect reaches far beyond the confines of a single corporation, inspiring a wave of change that sweeps across the aviation sector. Industry leaders begin to recognize the tangible benefits of empathetic leadership. They observe the renewed energy and loyalty in Patterson's workforce, intrigued by how simple changes can yield substantial benefits. One by one, they start to adopt similar practices, ushering in a new era of leadership defined by respect and equality. The journey, however, is not without its challenges. Patterson and his team face initial resistance, as adapting to new norms requires letting go of outdated mindsets and habits. There is skepticism and fear of change, yet Patterson's unwavering commitment helps guide his team through these turbulent times. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for dialogue and growth. Patterson encourages open conversations and fosters an environment where questions and concerns are addressed with transparency and understanding. Gradually, the resistance gives way to acceptance, and the new culture takes hold, propelling the company forward. Through this experience, Patterson reflects deeply on the nature of prejudice, both in its subtle and overt forms. His personal journey from being misjudged to spearheading monumental change teaches powerful lessons about the impact of biases. He shares his insights with employees, urging them to look beyond the surface and to practice empathy in their daily interactions. Patterson's story becomes a narrative of redemption and growth. It exemplifies how leadership, steeped in kindness and integrity, can rewrite personal and organizational paths alike. His transformative message resonates with employees and audiences beyond the airline industry, serving as a reminder of the power held in a single act of understanding. Amidst the transformative shifts, another voice emerges, the elderly passenger's own. He shares his account of the initial encounter with the flight attendant, focusing not on the discomfort but on the lessons learned. His perspective reveals an additional layer to the narrative, one of mutual growth and understanding. His story connects with the broader journey, demonstrating how individual experiences intertwine to create a collective impact. The elderly passenger's grace and wisdom enrich the storyline, adding depth and context to Patterson's and the attendant's transformative arcs. As the narrative unfolds, it offers viewers critical insights that transcend the confines of the screen. The story challenges audiences to confront their own prejudices and misconceptions, urging introspection and change. It illustrates how kindness and respect are not just virtues, but catalysts for real, measurable progress. Employee audiences are encouraged to embrace these principles, both within their workplaces and personal lives. The video poignantly highlights the importance of seeing beyond biases and valuing individuals for their inherent worth and contributions. Patterson's story transcends the aviation industry, offering valuable lessons for professionals across all sectors. It serves as a testament to the universal applicability of empathetic leadership and its potential to drive positive change across various landscapes. Organizations and leaders are prompted to consider how they can integrate similar values into their own cultures. The video underscores the need for businesses everywhere to lead with heart and to prioritize people-centric approaches in their strategic visions. As Patterson's airline grows under his stewardship, it becomes increasingly involved with the broader community. Partnerships with local organizations and events create avenues for engagement and feedback, ensuring that the company remains responsive to its stakeholders' needs. These efforts solidify Patterson's commitment to sustaining growth and maintaining the momentum of change. The company's success is celebrated not merely for its financial achievements but for its role in fostering a more inclusive and respectful industry environment. Looking forward, Patterson outlines his long-term vision for maintaining the cultural shift he has initiated. Benchmarks and continuous improvement plans are put in place to ensure that the company remains on its path toward progress and innovation. Patterson's leadership becomes a blueprint for future generations, exemplifying how dedication to kindness and integrity can lead to sustained success. The video concludes by reaffirming the importance of carrying these values forward, encouraging employees to remain vigilant and proactive in their pursuit of excellence. As the video comes to a close, Patterson's journey serves as both a reminder and an inspiration. It is a testament to the transformative power of leadership rooted in empathy, challenging viewers to rethink what it means to lead effectively. The story resonates deeply with employees, offering them motivation and a framework for fostering positive change within their own spheres of influence. The narrative wraps up by calling viewers to action, empowering them to become catalysts for change, championing the principles of kindness and respect in every aspect of their professional and personal lives. As the screen fades, it leaves behind a powerful message of hope and possibility, reminding us all that true leadership lies in the heart.